Tony Pollard is my sneaky overall running back 1 candidate for 2023. He's going as the running back 12 right now, an underdog, and he was running back 8 in fantasy points per game this past season. He was 8th in top 5 running back rate and was 10th in rate of being at least a flex play with 12.5 PPR fantasy points. Now, Tony Pollard did fracture his fibula in the playoffs, but there had been chatter before the playoff games about him getting franchise tagged by the Dallas Cowboys. We will see if that comes to fruition due to the complication of the injury. But Tony Pollard was an absolute force out of the backfield. He ran routes. He was 2nd in yards per reception, 5th in yards per touch, 4th in breakaway run rate, and 3rd in breakaway runs. And that was despite having the 8th most average defenders in the box. He was 8th in yards created per touch. This is a guy who is electric with the ball in his hands. He can make defenders miss. And so I like drafting Tony Pollard in that back end running back 1, high end running back 2 range. That's fine for me. I can see a lot of upside with Pollard. And even if Ezekiel Elliott is back, we saw Pollard have significant spike weeks, even a running back 1 overall finish with Ezekiel Elliott in the lineup. So I'm not worried about Ezekiel Elliott returning. If you're downgrading Tony Pollard because Ezekiel Elliott is still on the Dallas Cowboys, that's foolish. So you should feel comfortable drafting Tony Pollard as a back end running back 1. I don't hate that price point at this point in the offseason.